Good morning everyone, it is episode number 18 of our budget van build and today we are doing our wiring. I'm so excited because this is like one of the final stages of the van. Let's go. We use Esim.sm to stay connected on the road. We especially love their global eSIM plan, which allows you to go from country to country only paying for what you use. It helps us forget about the roaming. Use the code on the screen to help you save even more money. Let's get into the video. If you're new here, here is where we are at on our budget van build. Here it is. This is our van.
And this is the inside.
We have our shower, cupboard, bed, our seating area, and our kitchen in. We are one episode out from completing our whole van build. Let us know in the comments down below how much you guys think that this van build has cost us. We will be updating you guys after our final episode. Let's get into it. We have our 2000 watt RENOGY inverter to put in and our 280 amp hour ECOWORTHY battery, the ECOWORTHY DC to DC battery charger, and a load of wiring to put that all together. The electrics of our van is going to be here in the garage space. We've already got the diesel heater in, we fitted that off camera, but we are now going to be connecting this whole thing and showing you the lights working, showing you all the plumbing working, and just going through a checklist to see if everything is, fingers crossed, working. Before we show you the electrics, I just want to show you something that we added in the other day. We've got a little extension table here and it just clicks up like that, and then underneath there are these things that you push down and it sits flush. We added this in because hopefully in the next video we want to add a swivel seat to this chair here, but unfortunately it didn't get delivered, so we're gonna have to order it again. But yeah, that is just a neat little table that we added to the end of the worktop so that if we have a guest or something like that, they can sit here and eat. So just like in our old van, we have these two little clicker lights, LED strips, and they are getting fitted over here with my mirror. So in the morning I can get ready. And Connor's just measuring it out.
I hope these aren't as bright as the last ones. We got slightly dimmer ones than last time because these lights, we had to put masking tape over them because they were so bright.
Yeah, they really were.
So hopefully these ones said they were dimmer.
Before we put the masking tape over it, I would wake up in the morning and it'd be like getting dazzled by 1,000 lights. Yeah, literally like a raid. Yeah, hopefully these ones are a lot better.
Because there's so much to go in today, we're going to get this list. So we got battery, DC to DC charger, inverter, fuse box and a kill switch. We're going to mount that all in the garage first and then we will run all the wires.
Yeah.
That seems like the simplest way because we got so much to do today, and yeah, if we just get the big items in, we'll then be able to wire it all up after.
Yeah. This is the battery that we've got. We bought the ECOWORTHY 280 amp hour battery. The really cool thing about this is it connects Bluetooth to your phone. So we're going to be downloading the app later, and we can then check the battery voltage and all of that sort of fun stuff.
Exciting stuff.
I know. You know what, to be honest,
Yeah, that is cool though.
it is. If you're a van lifer and you've got a battery that you can actually check through your phone, that is like the most amazing thing ever.
It was £430,
There you go.
but then eBay gave us like a good coupon off and we got it for £380, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if the coupon is still active at the moment, so if it is, go check it out. It is really heavy though. But just like our old one, we've got handles, which is really useful. Because we all love a good bargain, I have checked for you guys and the coupon is still working. It ends on the 30th of June. So if you want a good deal, go snap that up. So what we're going to do is we're just going to batten it at the front and batten it off the side, just like we did at the bolted to the water tank because it's going to get held in by the wall and the wheel tub as well. So this is our 2000 watt RENOGY inverter. What we really like about this one is that it has a switch that we can switch on inside in the main area.
1 second.
Can you see it?
Yeah, they'll be able to see it.
Yeah, the good thing about this is we like having the switch on the inside. The reason being is because we don't actually use our inverter all the time. We only use it when we're using our water heater. So it's nice and convenient to have a switch where we can actually get to it accessibly and we don't have to like reach our hand into the garage space. So let's get in. We're gonna put it over here on top of the wheel tub. It's actually fits really nicely. This is where we had our last inverter. There we go. It's not crushing the wires or anything. It's just sitting there looking all pretty. And that's how our electrics are looking at the moment. We've got inverter in, battery in, and now we've got the DC to DC to put on the wall. There's a nice bit of clear space, so we're going to put it on the wall over here. And that is going to be our electrical area. It's looking so good so far. So this is our ECOWORTHY DC to DC 20 amp battery charger. This connects from the van's battery to the leisure battery and it charges it up when the van is running. But it also connects from the solar to the battery as well. So this is basically the controller for all of the battery setup. It takes care of all the charging for the batteries basically. So you can select your battery type, whether you're using lead acid, lithium battery, calcium or gel. I don't know what any of those two are, but we've got the lithium ion battery. So that's the setting that we're putting it on.
I feel like this is going to be such a rewarding video.
I know.
At the end of it.
I always get really excited when we're putting in like the finishing touches like the batteries and stuff like that, because then we can finally see everything working. The garage space is getting even smaller with everything in it now. But hopefully we still have some spaces for 2 Bromptons.
We bought the inverter, battery and DC to DC all on eBay, and again we got a coupon for the DC to DC. It was £89.99, £18 coupon off. It was £71.99 altogether, so again another bargain, and you know we love those.
Oh, for God's sake. The cupboard's all over again. Look how neat that looks. Well, apart from the wiring, because that's going to get neaten up in a bit, but oh, that's so cool.
Right, the last couple things now for mounting. We got this fuse box.
We've got 2 of them because we didn't have enough what are these called, terminals to,
Yeah, there's 14 terminals there.
Yep.
We got, I think, 11, so we got 3 spare.
So you've got all the positive spade bits here, and you put the fuses in, appropriate fuses, and then this bit gets attached and goes straight to the battery.
As we mentioned, we have some spare terminals on our fuse box. It's always good to have a few extra just in case you want to add something in a little bit later.
So now what I'm going to be doing is getting this and attaching it onto a plug so we can plug it in back here.
So let's go. First one took me ages because I've never done it before, but by the time I got to the second one, I was a pro. I was practically a Sparky.
So I've got that all connected, and now I'm just gonna, if I can find it, there you go, plug both of them in, and I'm gonna neaten up this cable, join them together. My job now is to get these things onto every positive wire and attach them to the fuse box. All of the 12-volt appliances are getting attached to the fuse box, so let's go. For wiring, you'll need some crimps, some wire cutters, a load of connections, and there's other stuff which I'm gonna put on later. But the cool thing about this is, depending on what color you're using, so we've got red with red, blue with blue, yellow with yellow, it already automatically like adjusts it to the tension you need. and it crimps it. And it releases as well, so you're never gonna over tighten them unless you're obviously using the wrong colour. Let me show you on one of them. Let me get a cable. I'll get this one. So, sorry my fingernails are dirty. We were doing some work earlier. What you're gonna wanna do is strip. These are actual wire cutters, not strippers, so it's pretty hard for me to do this. But yeah, you wanna strip it and get it like that. And we are gonna use the spade connectors. So you wanna make sure that you get it in so there's no wire exposed here and that the wire is in this bit here. Now what you're going to want to do is get it in so that it's slightly sitting out of it and it's obviously not twisted. And then there you go, perfect connection. And that's the first one. We're gonna put it onto the fuse. Ta-da! I'm gonna put a time lapse on and do the rest.
This video is basically part 2 to the van electrics because the wiring was run prior to putting in the floorboards and the walls. If you haven't watched the other one, it will probably make a little bit more sense as to why there's already wires coming out the walls.
Now that I've done all the positives, Connor's done the earth now, and we've wired in the water pump over here and earthed it, and also the LED lights that we put on this morning. We just have to connect it all up.
We were saying how, because we haven't done crimping in ages, it was like well fun to start with.
Yeah.
We both wanted to do it, and then after like the first 10, and you're like, okay, that's enough crimping for today.
I know. I'm like, you do it. No, you do it.
It got boring real quick. But we're nearly there.
Now we've just got all the big things to connect. It's really sort of hard, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like a diagram would have been good.
Although I put it on the screen, I forgot to mention that the inverter was £175.99. It was originally £219.99, but we got a £44 off coupon. All our electrics on this van, including switches, lights, solar panels, wiring, and everything that we've put in this video, has cost us under £1,000, which in my opinion is very cheap for a van setup. We do have a few things that are missing from this video. A few orders haven't arrived yet, but we will be fitting them when they arrive. So we've got a few breakers coming in the post. So don't look at this video as a how-to, more of a rough guide.
There we have it. Our battery setup is all connected, but it does look a little bit messy. We're just going to put the fuses in and then clean this all up. We're about to start testing some stuff. I'm really excited. So we're just going to fill up the tank so that when we are testing out the water pump, then it can sort of kick on. I'm so excited for this part.
Right, have a look at it now.
We've put the fuses in the fuse box and everything is looking a little bit messy.
And now
We've got some cable ties.
And let's see how good we can make it look.
We are going to be boarding this off, but we're going to be doing that in the next episode in our miscellaneous finishing touches video. So stay tuned for that. I honestly can't wait because as soon as Connor finishes doing the cable ties and cleaning up the wiring, we're going to go around and test everything and see if it's working. And yeah, I don't know, it's just a really exciting, proud moment for us. I'm currently under the van right now because I'm waiting for the fuel to get picked up from the main tank into the diesel heater, basically waiting for it to prime, because the other day we plumbed the piping, the diesel heater, into the main tank, and that's what we did on our last van, and it was like a game changer. So right now I'm just waiting for it to start clicking. I don't know if you can see right there, the fuel is right here. It's almost to the fuel pump, which means it's gonna start working, and I'm very excited. I'm just laying here watching it happen. I'm a bit of a loser. I don't know if you can see it. It's happening. So yeah, basically the diesel heater has to prime because it's got a lot of air in the lines first, and then once the fuel sort of takes, it starts the diesel here. I think the next one, I mean, I've been saying the next one for the last 2 pushes, but the last 2 times it's switched on. So we've got the line going all the way from the main tank over there, past here, through here, to the fuel pump, and over there, and there's the exhaust over here. Oh, it's clicking. I don't know if you can see, there's a few air bubbles here, but they're all clearing out. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be the one where it switches on. Oh! You can hear something over there. It's coming on. One sec. Yes! It's started! And that is coming out. A little bit warm, but it started. We've put a bit of wood here because we haven't actually got the connection yet. That is coming in the post today, so that's going to be put in on our miscellaneous video. I can't believe it's working! Yeah, look at that. No, I think it looks a little bit neater.
It looks the same to me.
No, it looks really good. Honestly, it looks good.
No, it looks alright. Well, that's it. We're gonna maybe board it off here and
Yeah.
there so you don't see it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's it.
And we're also going to have the gas ball over here. That's all going to be blocked off too. These are all going to be blocked off. And we're going to have a little T-bit going into the main space.
Right, I'm gonna download the app because this has an app so we can monitor the battery. So I'll do that.
You just basically scan this QR code and it takes you to an app. We filled up the water tank now and I'm going to show you guys the water. I'm super excited. So we have the shower. It's already been tested, but need to close this a little bit because it keeps going out. And that is our shower working. The water pressure is well good. Let's have a sink's working. What else am I trying? I don't know. I want to just try everything. So here are my lights. A mirror's gonna go over here, but these are a lot dimmer than the other ones that we had, so they are great. I don't know if you can see, but the USB ports are working. Our fridge is on and running. You literally can't even hear it at all. It is so quiet.
We got the app downloaded. I have no idea how to use it, but it's saying we're at 33%.
We are using 4.27 amps. I mean, the fridge is on at the moment, so that is probably correct.
We got some other stuff you can look at.
Total voltage is 13.31. It's telling you the state of charge. I think that is what it is. It's 33% at the moment. I mean, we haven't charged them since getting them.
Yeah, it's been sat.
Oh, that is actually so state of the art. Oh my god, it's so funny how we're so like excited about like a battery app. It's so crazy. Let's try out some other stuff that we are excited to try out. Connor, it's looking a bit dark in here. Do you want to switch on the lights?
Right, okay, so.
Bathroom lights working.
Bathroom.
Oh, 1 second.
We've got kitchen.
Yeah, kitchen's working.
And then we got the dimmer.
Dim it down low. Really low. I just went on and off.
There you go.
That is working.
Oh yeah, we got.
Wow. And the one thing we've been excited to try all day, which is, I don't know why, is this, the clicky thing on the oven. Wait.
Go on. You push it, man.
Me? Wait, here.
You can
Okay.
do this. Hold up.
I don't know if I want to do it.
What? Wait, do.
No way! Oh, I don't know why we're so excited about a little click. Well,
That's cool.
when we get our gas bottle, we'll be able to show you how this works. I'm so excited to see how it works because this is the first time we've ever used one of these ovens before. But yeah.
Oh, have we done the inverter?
Oh, no, we haven't. So, if we switch on the inverter here, there it is. That is switched on. Oh, and now we can check whether this is on.
Oh, wait, hold up.
What?
Let
What?
me just monitor the battery on the app.
You're so funny. How much does it drop?
So look, now we're only using 2 amps,
Yeah?
and then flick that on.
Wait. Oh, okay, this is not. Whoa,
Oh
it's
my
working. Oh, wow.
Wow.
We are using 120.
Oh, minus now. So when we was actually.
Oh, we were
Oh, so
positive.
before, yeah, that was
Oh.
with the solar and the fridge. We were still making 4 amps, but now we're losing 125.
So for whoever it was that asked how much does the water heater use, that is how much it uses. Minus 125 amps. We switch it off. And that is
And
how
now
we
we're back
know.
up to plus.
Now we're up to positive. That is pretty cool. And that is also with the fridge on as well. How crazy is that? Ow. As you saw from the app, that the water heater only takes about minus 125 amps, which is pretty decent because here it says the maximum continuous discharge current is 200 amps and the maximum continuous charging current is 160 amps. So with our most powerful thing running, which is our water heater and the inverter, it's only pulling in pretty much 3/4 of what the maximum could be. So for some reason, if the app isn't working and we can't find out whether our batteries are fully charged or not, it has it over here saying fully charged, and at the moment it says charging, and it's also solar charging. We've changed it to the lithium ion battery type. Just to go over our electric setup again, we have our 2000 watt inverter and our 20 amp battery to battery DC to DC charger, and we have 280 amp hour lithium battery. That's all hooked up now, and we've got our fuse boxes, a kill switch and a pot that I almost tripped over.
Hold on, we're pulling in.
You're loving this app, aren't you? How
This
much?
is like my new game now, I feel like.
What are we filling
We're
in?
still pulling in 3 amps.
Woo!
all right.
I know, and it's pretty cloudy out at the moment. Last thing we have to check is that this plug socket works over here, because we tried the one for the water heater, but let's try this one. So we'll switch on the inverter. Oh. Woo! Yeah! That is all we have time for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment down below. This was an expensive episode. Our battery setup is probably our most expensive thing in this van. Next episode we are doing a miscellaneous episode, so we're basically doing all the last finishing touches on our van before we take it for an MOT. We'll see you guys next time for our last episode. I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye!
It is so sad that this van build is almost over. We've actually been enjoying doing this van build series so much. We're going to be doing a UK test trip very soon, but we also want to do a van giveaway. The bigger our channel gets, the better our videos and our giveaways can be. So don't forget to like, subscribe and comment and share the van life love.